Hello Gemini, and welcome to your October reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out right away, I have the Star, and it is the only major arcana that came out in this spread until now, and it's very symbolic when there's only one major arcana. This is the focus on that. The Star is a card of faith, is a card of being aligned with who we are, with our stars. We'll say, oh, wish fulfill, you'll have something amazing. But that is kind of the side effect of being in the state of the Star. So she's pouring all of her emotional baggage back into the collective, back into the universe. Okay? And even here you see the ibis bird representing Thoth, Hermes Thoth. That kind of as above, so below. All of the wisdom of understanding our purpose, why we're here, how all of this works, and so on. So, the second card is the Nine of, here's Mr. Black Body, the Nine of Pentacles. And the third one is the Ace of Pentacles. So, here we have Nine of Pentacles. It's our worth. It's knowing our worth. It's being completely fulfilled by ourselves when it comes to our value and our worth. Our garden is full. We go there. Our garden is full. There she is, holding it and all of that. Proud of who she is, knowing her worth. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I'm just gonna move Mr. Black Body a bit. There we go. All right. And from that state of being, there you get that extra pentacle, making it after 9 plus 1, that's going to be a 10. That's going to be achieving solidity, groundness, all of that in your life. So under the Star here, we have 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. This is part of what you're getting rid of. It's like if this month, yes, they're announcing an Ace of Pentacles this month, Gemini. So you're going to have something solid, concrete, that you're going to have access to. But they are explaining what you are releasing and how it affected you. Of course, the 5 of Pentacles, we know what it is. It's all lack. It's either when we don't think we're enough, hint the importance of this card. When we don't think we're enough, we tend to sacrifice ourselves. We'll do more out there in order to receive a little bit. We're always in this balanced position when it comes to the world outside of us. And the world outside of us, here I have the 2 of Pentacles under that 9 of Pentacles. It's like if giving yourself your true worth, either by comparison or whatever was your thing, it made you juggle, okay? 2 of Pentacles, that's when the inner world does not fit like with the outer world. It's Jupiter in Capricorn, so it enhances things, makes our emotions up and down. And under the Pentacle, I have the 7 of Cups. The thing is that, let's say, at this point, at the end of the month, this will be like this. But when we're in the 5 of Pentacles, we've suffered a lot of abandonment, a lot of not just receiving to our worth and our due, because our own self-worth of our own vision of ourselves was smaller than what it should have been. Okay? And so when it came to, you know, in visualizing our future or relationships or projects or whatever that we would want to bring out there and create and plant, then 7 of Cups. We could make movies about the downfall of it, not being enough, being called out for it, because often in the 5 of Pentacles we'll have like imposter syndrome and whatnot. Okay, so the 7 of Cups is all these emotional projections into what is in front of us that, you know, blocks our view into what is the true potential of that pentacle. Okay, so that's why it's time to release everything that is preventing you from actually being able to see the true potential and grasp that. Under the under the 9 of Pentacles, we had, of course, our 2 of Pentacles, and we have our Knight of Swords. So this is saying, oh, I see now. The Knight of Swords is the only knight that's kind of really going out there to cut the head of the dragon. Okay, he uses his sword, he's passionate, he's got the truth. I see, I understand, it's clear now. I'm gonna go and cut the head of the dragon. I'm gonna go and first of all release fears. Fears of not being enough. Fears of I have to hold on to what I know because I don't think that the universe is gonna back me up out there. All of this going to cut it up. And then I have the 4 of Wands, which is celebration, which is, yes, everything is on the surface now. It's not a blur of emotional projections. It's no, the people that are here to celebrate. Everything is good. Pleasure. There you go. I am celebrating life. Finally getting rid of this. Bottom of the deck, I have the King of Wands. And this is going to affect your masculine, of course, the masculine inside of you, outside of you. The King of Wands, that's going to give you the courage to actually take that pentacle and go for it and not be paralyzed by a kind of karma of lack. Okay, the King of Wands is like, yes, this is a seed I can go and plant and I want it and let's go. He is fearless. Okay, so he will go out there and do it. So let's look at that. All right, I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Gemini, October 2021. Okay, let's look at the star. Ooh, all right. Okay, so we have our King of Wands. And we have the 5 of Cups. And that's why you see how she's releasing the waters back into the collective. She's releasing these waters here. 5 of Cups is all of our sadness, our sorrows, the what could have been also. You know, when we grieve somebody or a situation, we grieve the loss of it, but we also grieve all the could have been, all of its possibilities. In the 5 of Cups, there is also, you know, those things you never created, but that were brewing inside of you. those things you never dared maybe to do, King of Wands. Or the parts of you that were broken because of somebody else's willpower. Sadness that is associated with willpower, either because I did not have enough willpower to protect this, to honor this, to go for this, or somebody else's willpower destroyed this and wounded this inside of me. 5 of Cups. Now releasing that. And of course, whatever happened there affected your self-worth completely. Okay? And you felt completely abandoned by the universe. But now, 9 of... Okay, 9 of Pentacle. 2 of Cups. 9 of Swords. And here we have the Moon and the 10 of Cups. So that 9 of Wands. See, if you have a relationship and you're in your 5 of Pentacle, that relationship is going to show you constantly your 5 of Pentacle. Okay? Show you constantly that you're not supported, you're alone, you're not enough, you're going to feel not enough, you're going to feel not chosen, maybe the person is not available, or whatever it is. That's what's going to be mirrored all the time for you. And so what that happens is that it's not a relationship that just flies in the happy-go-lucky kind of thing. It is a relationship that brings anxiety, worry, you know, all of this. So because of everything that was happening inside, in the Moon, but now there's this understanding with the Star card, and that is if you allow it to come in, okay, it's there for you. In order to bring you into a 10 of Cups, where the association with the other is a source of happiness and fulfillment, not a source of anxiety and worry and all of that. Let's look at the Ace. Strength. And here I have Death. So it is a transformation, a death that is happening to you this month, Gemini. The death of all of the old baggage, as much as you can, okay? This is like Scorpio death. It's the 8th house, you know, of I circulate. When karmas are done, the deep bonds, sexuality, money of others, and all of that. This is all of our cycles. And when something is done, that it's not giving the fruits anymore, we need to release it and let it die. So these old sorrows need to be put to rest, purified. And that is something that is locked into your ego, your lion. And this principle here with the Star and the Strength, now that's our second high, and the Death here, major arcanas. We have Faith rising above our programming and transforming. Now let's look at that 5 of Pentacle under the Star. All right. We have an Ace of Wands, and we have an Emperor. An apron. Okay, so part of the, we have that first, the fire, okay, and of course there's our will, there's our new will associated with the divine masculine in a sense of how we use it out there. That power, that will, that energy, okay? Not from a place of lack, because this would be using our energy to serve, to sacrifice, to be robbed of it, okay? To be left out in the cold by it. And then we have the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles. When we have this vision in relationships, okay, because of, I say that in relationships, in every relationships, okay, at one point we're just not available out there. And the Hangman is there waiting for us to transform all of that, to look at that from a whole different perspective. To look at the divine masculine, here I have the King of Pentacles. When it came to commitment, when it came to having somebody that is there for you, to giving yourself your worth, your acknowledgement, choosing you, allowing abundance and finding solutions for you, so that it can be mirrored out there, and so that it's not the opposite that is being mirrored to you out there when it comes to the divine masculine. And when I say divine masculine, I don't mean men, because how we act out there, men and women, that's the divine masculine. Let's call it the left brain. So that he is not a source of anxiety, but a source of anxiety is leaving me alone, is not available, and so on and so on. But a source of support. Here's the Moon, okay, with your Two of Pentacles. So when it came to the inner world here, this month it's time to expand. It's time to make the choice of who your own divine masculine is. Finish that cycle of sword, of, oh my God, okay, the other will not be a source of anxiety for me anymore, okay? And of course, the other meaning every connection in your life. Knight of Sword. I understand, going from 9 to 10, I am actually transforming it. Yeah, cutting the illusion. 7 of Cups. Cutting the illusions, and the illusions is not just illusions of dreamland, you know, like I'm gonna fantasize about this beautiful whatever partner that doesn't exist or that is not available. Not that kind of fantasy, but seeing the possible dangers and wounds in a relationship, whether it is with my boss, my friend, my family, my lover, my husband, everybody. And here I have the Three of Pentacles, because now it's like the clarity of once you gain your worth of, yes, this is what I want to build, and this is how I can actually see others as collaboration, building with me. So that 7 of Cups is going to be gone at the end of the month. And it all starts with the moon, with the star, I'm sorry. And here we have the repeat of the King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands is willpower, okay? And so when we fantasize and we lose a lot of energy in the maybes and the hopes and the nightmares and the this, he's not active at all. He cannot go and do it. If at one point willpower, and that is something you can look at in order to truly let go of it in your star alignment of who you are here, if willpower hurt you to the point where you had a hard time using your own, because there's a lot of that here, okay? going for what you desire, not daring it because you're not enough for it, kind of thing. Okay. Four of Wands. So it's the restoration of your fire and your worth. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Swords, getting out of your, see, I finish with the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. So it's all about, yes, this is what I truly desire and this is where I'm going. Working the law of attraction and working your willpower out there. Your fire. Your I am. And not be stuck in the old sadness and worth, self-worth that blocks everything and keeps you in a juggling survival enough to survive mode. I'm not expanding. This month you are going to see these mirrors in your life, but that all come from you. That's why the Hangman is there. It's always what I am trying to analyze out there. I'm going to reverse it within myself. And okay. And here with the Knight of Swords, you're going to go and cut the head of the dragon to free yourself. And so that you can, because the universe is trying to give you a beautiful pentacle here. Okay? Like if we're talking about relationships, this would be, I've been hurt. There's this new passion that could be something solid. This could be something real. But I am so afraid because of what I've went through that I am projecting this and I feel more aggressed by it and I don't have the will to go out there. But if you do allow the star energy to realign you and let go of all of that, then your worth is restored. Then the mirrors and that pentacle will be something exciting, something passionate and exciting that you could celebrate and not be stuck in your head with. Part of what you want to design, what you want to build. So, all right. I'm going to call this restoring your fire because this is what it's all about. Restoring your fire. All right? That is possible because if you are restoring your fire this month, you might have a period where in the month of October, you're extremely tired. Okay? Extremely exhausted. And if you arrive at a point like that, go inside and flush out your old fives here. Align yourself with your star, and that's when you're going to feel that rebirth inside of you of energy. Okay? Because the corrupted energy will have the opportunity to be flushed out. Okay? So, on this, my beautiful Geminis, I'm going to send you all my love and light. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe. Happy Halloween at the end of the month. Shamain, Samain, depending on how you pronounce it. During this time, the veils between our world and the other are thinner. So we can say hello to the lights of beings that we've loved, that have passed, and of course those magical ones also. If you want a private reading, the description is below. You write to me, I write to you back. And thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations at the new moon. When this month it's going to be on the 6th of October, I'm going to do a little ceremony to give you back. And it's going to be the new moon in Libra. So everything that has to do with, because Libra rules the 7th house of relationships, and it is Venus in Libra. So there you go. Abundance, unconditional love in our relationships. On this, namaste, and I'll see you next month.